Hey guys, it's Mick. Welcome back to more Your Turn to Die. In the last one, we met our friend Joe, got ourselves kidnapped and put into this little game. And in this one, we're going to be meeting the rest of the cast of the characters, presumably, and figuring out, hopefully, what we're doing here. Let's start from the left. Some slightly calmer people are talking on the left. What's going on? Feels like we're wrapped up in something outrageous. Yes, it would appear so. I like him. Huh, have I seen this person somewhere? Oh. The girl squatting seems terribly frightened. Did something happen? I mean, we've been kidnapped and put in a confusing situation against our goddamn will. I'd say that's cause for alarm. In the center, there's a discussion happening centered around a single man. Now hold on a second. We should confirm what each of us knows. That's all well and good, but I don't even know where this is. I had quite a terrible experience earlier, so I can't remain calm. He seems like a mad doctor type. They seem pretty confused. Huh. Joe? He's also wearing one of those collars. Yeah, so I guess we probably all have those collars on, and it probably is similar to like the bracelets in Zero Escape, where like they track us and like our like identification and can kill us, something like that probably. With a shiver, I touched my own neck. There was something. A collar? Can't get it off. I wouldn't try too hard, because typically of these things I've seen, trying too hard to remove them activates them. It also looks like it has like a pulse monitor or something there. Everyone here had a collar put on them. Alright, well, let's go to the right then. Looking right, I noticed an especially restless woman. Ah! We've been abducted by some crazy assholes! Be quiet, meow. Don't scream it in my ear. Woof! So, this is the guy from the opening. This is So, I know that. Hey, Komida, what's going on, brother? Don't trust you at all. Hey now, fighting's no good. I could feel the tension in the air. There's even a grade school age kid? Sure is. I believe that's everyone. What are these doors about? Oh. There's two men keeping a watchful eye. And a terrified girl. That's no ordinary sort of fear, but I think it's understandable given the situation we're in. The discussion is still going on. Finally, my head was starting to clear. There are 11 people here, including myself. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why 12 doors? All of us are wearing collars. Because I can only imagine these doors... Except we woke up with Joe. So I was about to say, I can only imagine these doors are where each of us came from. But we did wake up with Joe, so that would mean that only 10 doors would be used hypothetically of the 12. Or maybe it's just we have to leave one door unexplored. Well, let's just keep going. We'll figure it out. Why isn't Joe coming over to me? Has he not noticed I'm awake? I feel like, right now, making it known that we know each other is a misstep. So I don't want to do either of these things, but I'll call for Joe. Joe! Good. So you're okay. Who are you? Amnesia, then? Did he hit his head, or is his memory is intentionally wiped? Or is he just doing what I did, where he's pretending not to know us? Like what I said. What kind of a joke was that? What are you saying? I'm Sarah. Did you forget your own friend's face? Don't tell me. He's seriously saying he doesn't know me or something? Could you be the Sarah who's a terrible swimmer? Well, Joe, this is not the time for jokes. My bad, my bad. Joe and Sarah, eh? You two are friends? Eh? Yes, we are. Thanks for that. Joe here wasn't speaking up, see? Must have been wary of something. Wouldn't even tell me his name. It's a smart choice to make. You have no idea who we can trust in this situation. Though there's also not much you can do with a first name, I wouldn't think. But still. Best to be safe. Alright, everybody, listen up. I bet we're all thinking the same thing. What is this place? Why was I brought here? And about all you know is who you are. What are you getting at, I wonder? How about we give introductions? Should ease the suspicion a little, at least. Introductions, you say? Not a whole lot of else we can do. Am I right, Sarah? Huh? You're asking me? Well, there's no reason to get snippy. So, yeah, I support it at this point. True. I want to clear up our situation. See, the calm ones know what to say. Okay, once you're ready, it's introduction time. Just tell me when, Sarah. Okay, let's... yeah, I guess we just gotta talk to him. Let's see. Thoughts. He's the only one that's spoken up, and he seems to be reliable, and I don't know if that's a red flag or not. Because I think it is more likely that because he's so reliable, he'll be one of the first to die, because he's giving the masterminds tend to, from other experience in games, tend to want to blend into the background. So him speaking up is putting a target on himself and is keeping the group together, which I doubt is what the mastermind wants. But on the other hand, this is where we keep going in circles, see? The game developer could know that and have made him worse off because I would initially think that. However, again, that's where we keep going in circles. It just becomes, they think that all think that they'll... it just doesn't work at all. So it's too early to get a read off of him unless he actually says something weird. And I don't think it is too weird for him to want to know, to get a bearing on the situation and want to learn who everyone is at the very least. And he seems very reliable and cool-headed, so I respect that. Right then, time to give introductions? Yeah? Okie dokie. Introductions. Does it really need to be this intense for introductions? So then, I think we should all get to know each other a little more. Meow so. Mom tells me not to give personal info to strange guys I don't know. Woof! Stupendous! A level-headed child who does as his parents teach him. Yet, this is indeed an emergency. Then we must prove that we adults are not suspicious characters. Blech, super suspicious. Oof. Nothing for it. Well, where should we start? Well, I guess we're starting with team leader. Hey, you can keep it simple. Name and occupation. Just take turns saying them. Yeah, sure. That's the ticket. Got it. The wary ones can be for later. Raise your hand if you don't mind blabbing. Okay, I see it's going like this to get you acclimated to the game mechanics then. This must be how, like, debates or something work, where people who are willing to talk, I'm pointing at the screen when I should be using my mouse. People who are pointing to talk will have their portraits colored in, and we can choose which conversation lead to follow, I guess. Hello, I'm Kazumi Mishima. I teach at a certain high school. You're a school teacher? Woof. The world's going to the dogs. Meow. Boo-hoo-hoo. Name's Reko Yabusame. I'm a singer-songwriter. Oh, I think I've seen you in magazines. You're the Reko Yabusame? Dude, is this the time? Sorry. I am Kai Sato. I'm a rather unremarkable homemaker. What's with the stuff behind you? It's a frying pan, and a ladle, and a spatula. I didn't mean it like that. Q-taro Burgerberg. I'm a baseball player. Second string, though. Whoa, that's why you're so big. 193 centimeters, and strong to boot, you hear? Seems no one else wants to talk. Well then, Sarah, how about you try asking things to people you want to hear from? Me? Yep, unlike me, people aren't wary of you, right? I understand. I do want to question people, but I'm kind of worried about her. I'll start with who I'm most concerned about. Saving, controls. Touch a person's face to hear their statement. By touching extract and then speaking to someone, you can extract additional statements. Well, let's not pressure her too much. Let's just talk to her. Well, let's extract, I guess. She's not in a condition to talk, so let's try and be gentle with her then. Are you okay? Don't be afraid. I won't do anything. I gently place my hand on her trembling back. Thank you very much. It seems she's calmed down a little. I'll try talking to her again. Oh, so now we ask for her name. Okay. Still in no condition to talk. Then, do we want to keep talking to her then? Like, what's going on here? Huh? Did I not introduce myself? Did you? My name is Keiji Shinogi, working as a policeman. That would explain somewhat why you're so reliable in this situation. Huh? Police? You got it. So don't trouble your friendly policemen. Well, not that I'm really that sort of cop. Are you like a detective, or...? Then you should have mentioned that sooner. I got abducted in the middle of an investigation. It was tough to find a chance to spill it. Shouldn't have been wary. Damn it. Wonder if we got caught by that criminal group. You are investigating alone? I was riding with my a coworker. But I ended up alone for just a second. Got conked out, and here we are. Is your coworker not here? Sure isn't. So it's not like everyone came in pairs. Well, hey Joe, wanna introduce yourself? Me and Sarah are high school classmates. You gonna introduce yourself, though? Sarah was being harassed by a stalker, so I went home with her that day. Then there was an incident, so I called the police, but I heard Sarah screaming, so I ran upstairs. Did we scream? And there stood that damn stalker. Huh? That's the first I've heard of that. Didn't have a chance to mention it. So I worked up all my courage to punch the guy. Of course, I'm awful at fighting, so since I don't remember winning, I'm guessing I lost. That's why I know that stalker is the culprit in this case. Interesting. Go on. Sorry, but that's all I got, since I fainted. Then again, this isn't a stunt. Just one jerk stalker could pull by himself. No, it would have to be a group, and we saw 3 arms, so at least 2 people are involved. Potentially 3. It's an organized crime, right, Mr. Cop? Could be. Wonder if there's one among us. A collaborator with the culprit, playing the victim to blend in. Entirely possible. And likely, I would say. Hearing Joe say that, I understood why he'd been so wary and acting so strange. It is correct of him to have been that wary. What is it? You want to laugh? You can't say that there isn't. You sure are funny. I hate this guy. A collaborator with the culprit? Maybe there could be something like that. You okay? You feeling any better? No. Okay. Are you guys... No, you still aren't ready to talk. What's up with you, q-taro? q-taro, Burgerberg, baseball player? Well, let's just keep extract on. It seems to be the way to go. Yeah, I'm a ball player, but if you work out too much and hurt yourself, you'll never hit the big leagues. Even among this bunch, this guy stands out. What dialect is that? No kidding. What is it indeed? Grew up in a strange orphanage, so it's probably a mix of a whole bunch. But it was in Japan, so that's my nationality. Parents left when I was lil, though, and I don't know where I was born. Ain't nothing can't be fixed if you talk it out. Incidentally, I believe baseball has positions? I'm a pitcher, confident enough in my batting too, and I was lucky enough to go to Central League. I don't really follow, but does that mean you're good at both throwing the ball and hitting it with the bat? Well, yeah, that's right. I guess if he has like a weird dialect, I guess I should like slur his words a little, I guess I would say, to try and capture that a little. Dialects are hard. I don't know baseball either, but he seems pretty proud of his strength. I was all happy after a long and coming comeback game, so I went drinking, then I don't remember a thing. Then when I wake up, I got a collar on in this place, like I'm a dog or something. Such a bummer. Can't believe I can't get this thing off. Even his strength can't remove it. I think it'd be dangerous to force it off. Let's talk with you. Reko Yabusame, singer and songwriter. Just like the gaudy guy said, my band's made enough of a name to get into magazines. Don't call me the gaudy guy. We'd finally made it to the starting line. The whole future stretched ahead of us. Is that makeup for performances? Like hell, the fans would weep if I went onto stage looking this plain. That's plain? It's just her personal style. I guess she has more of a costume for her performances, and that's cool. I finished a new track, so I had plans to meet with my bandmates. And then, this shit happens. A session, I guess. You can't contact them? Naturally, all my stuff's gone. My precious bongos, my phone, my wig. It's all gone. Bongos. Goddamn kidnappers! If you throw out my stuff, I'm gonna beat your ass so hard! Is now the time to worry about belongings? Some of that stuff's as important as my life. I'm sorry! All her stuff was taken, huh? Okay. Well, what about you? Kai Saito. My best meal is Eggs Benedict. Cool, I didn't ask, but thank you. Make it for me sometime. A chef, eh? No, not a chef, but a homemaker, akin to a house husband. Same difference if you both make tasty food. I suppose so. I feel like I've met this person somewhere. Do you know me? Ah, it's fine. If you don't remember, it must just be me. Miss Sarah? Huh? You do know me? I simply heard your name earlier. So it's our first meeting after all. I felt like I'd met him somewhere, but talking to him, it doesn't feel that way at all. You might have just, like, maybe when you were younger, maybe your parents hired him for something like that, I don't know. Is it just my imagination? Perhaps I should discard my cookware. But it could be useful for something. At the least, I bet I could make Eggs Benedict. Yeah, I'd remember it if I met such a weirdo. Well, you've clearly met. There's no way the game would bring it up if you haven't. But it's just a matter of when and why. Alright, Mr. Teacher. I am Kazumi Mishima. I teach at a certain high school. Incidentally, I teach Japanese and art. Huh? A school teacher. Can't picture it. Indeed, I hear that often. I've got no right to say it, but you're suspicious from every angle. You truly don't have any right to say that. Apologize to the professor, please. Whoa now, what's this, little miss? Pardon. You see, she is a former student of mine. Please forgive her. He's a really good teacher. Please don't judge a book by its cover. I suppose my appearance is shady after all. How shocking. The way you talk, too, and your, like, mannerisms. Well, don't have much else to judge on. Don't know much about you either, little miss. I'll introduce myself. There's nothing guilty about us. Well, excuse me. It's time to cool down, yes. Should I ask Professor Mishima something? Yeah, give me your memories before arriving. I think facts are more useful than speculation. It was a joyous day. My students wished to be taught oil painting, so I held a lesson at my secret... I don't know how to pronounce that. Atelier? Google, how do we pronounce... I've seen the word before, I just never bothered to learn how to pronounce it. So let's do that now. Atelier. Atelier. Okay. I held a lesson at my secret atelier. Everyone loves the professor. I drove everyone home as well, and while heading for the last house, there was a security checkpoint. After being stopped there, it seems I lost consciousness. When I awoke, the first trial began. The security checkpoint. Sounds like the mastermind's got some friends in high places, and that does cast a little shade on him, because policeman, but I'll hold that thought. We emerged safe thanks to our combined wits, saved by my own student. The first trial. Alright, let's extract more details from you. I'm a former student of Professor Mishima's, currently at an art college. My name is Nao Agokoro. It's thanks to Professor Mishima that I attend an art college now. The professor's a good person. Please believe me, Sarah! I'm not especially doubting it. Yeah, no, I don't have full suspicion on anyone right now. I'm just making mental note of what's weird. Yep, just Mr. Policeman here who suspected him. Then please, repent! You good? Sure, Professor Mishima's not suspicious. So you understand. In that case, my work here is done. I should ask now something. Is your first trial the same as... I don't know if that's useful. Let's memory of being brought here. My memory of being brought here. Sorry, it's the same story as the professor's. I lost consciousness in a car at a security checkpoint. Other than that, about all I remember is the first trial. It was a game where we were tied to beds and had to escape with just one key. That's the same thing we did. Professor Mishima instructed me to use the sandpaper on the key, then I unlocked the restraints. Honestly, it's all thanks to him I was able to stay calm. Trust. Was that a game that evaluated trust? Why would the culprit make us do that? Were they watching? Watching a despicable game that toys with people's lives? Sarah, are you okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Yeah, it's possible, but it also depends if other people woke up in pairs as well. It doesn't sound like they did, but if these two woke up together and then us and Joe woke up together. I wonder if two people woke up in pairs, it stands to reason that other people would wake up in pairs as well, yes? So I feel like more people have relationships here than's been being let on. I don't like Keiji, but I kind of like you, Sarah. Please take good care of your friend. I should introduce myself too soon, huh? Fine, I can read the room. Woof. It's, the mature response. Meow. Let's talk to Komaida first. Well then, I should introduce myself too. My name is So Hiyori. Well, just a job hopper. So, living hand to mouth, meow? Hey, don't put it like that. It's not a ton, but I've got savings. Why wouldn't you introduce yourself at first? Naturally, I was wary like Joe was. I don't trust you just because of the opening of the game and what I've heard about you, but that is also an understandable explanation. Plus, saying I'm a job hopper is a little embarrassing. Just make up some lie, meow. You're honest to a fault. Woof. Not necessarily. Hey now. I don't know about that. You can't trust people like that, right? He's always smiling. He seems kind. Or maybe more timid. He seems like a chill dude. Mm-hmm. Come on now. Don't look at me so pitifully. Miss Sarah, you seem steadfast and strong. I'm jealous. Actually, I wanted to ask you something. Memories before arriving? Gosh, feels like you're asking in such a first things first way. I was on the way to my usual part-time job at the convenience store. It's a bad part of town, and I was aware of how dangerous it can be out at night. But the night shift wages are good, so... Suddenly, someone attacked me, and I can't remember what else happened then. Sorry, I can't remember anything else. Well, neither can we. Right. Don't sweat it. Once you get home, go find a job, meow. Job hunting. Steady work. Looks like he's being crushed under not only the immediate fear, but an uncertain future. Same, though? Alright. My name is Ginibushi. Woof! I'm a 6th grader, meow. Great introduction, kiddo. Don't call me a kid. I just introduced myself because you guys don't seem like anything special. Woof! Do you remember anything about why you were brought to this place? Woof! Nope. Mom was late coming home, so I stayed up to wait, and I heard the intercom, so I thought she was back and opened the door, meow. A different grown-up was standing there, meow. Don't remember anything else. Woof! I see. Geen. Don't give me those looks. Woof, I'm a strong boy. Meow. He's acting tough, but he must be scared. Let's work together. He just said not to call him a kid, so let's work together to go home. Yeah? Work together? Woof, woof. Right. Not all grown-ups are bad, Geen. Can I believe that? Meow. Of course. I'll only trust you, big sis Sarah. Woof! Big sis? Huh? It's not big bro, is it? Woof. Maybe I got it all wrong, meow. That's not the problem. If I had a little brother, I wonder if he'd talk to me like that. The only introduction we haven't heard is you. Are you okay? If you've calmed down, could you talk to me? I'll say I'm Kana Kizuchi. She's able to talk now? Kana, could you tell me more about yourself? Okay. I'm in middle school, and, it's okay. You don't need to rush. Yeah, take your time. I understand that things are very stressful right now, so I'll listen as long as you need. I was coming home with my big sister. We were eating ice cream. We were just walking along and talking about what to have for dinner. Suddenly, some scary people came out from a black car parked on the road. Thought. Maybe why she is so upset is maybe her and her sister were kidnapped together, and her sister did not survive the first trial, potentially. And that would explain the missing 12th, the missing 12th door. I see. That must have been frightening. Yes. Her sister. What she just said makes it sound like the two of them were both kidnapped, but there's only Kana here. Just a hunch. But I feel like it would be bad to ask about it now. No, let's be gentle. I have my ideas. There's no need to force it out of her. What about after you came here? Could you tell me more about what happened after you arrived here? Here? After I came here, my sister... I think my hunch was correct. She's dead! My sister is dead! Why? How? It's my fault! My sister! I don't want to scream. Like, actually scream, because it's the middle of the night here, and I live with 3 other people. So please understand for that. But, yeah. 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 And she shut away. Sarah, how's Kana looking? It looks like she's passed out. Damn it! This is some messed up shit! She died?! What the hell did this poor girl do, huh? Does this culprit even got a heart? Seems like this isn't some joke or a prank. I don't like this! This is too awful! Just too... Hey now, everybody. Don't lose your cool. You've got your friendly policeman here. Hey, Keiji. You're the reliable one here. What should we do? You've sure changed your tune. Well, first things first. Why don't we confirm what each of us has found in this place? That sounds like a good plan. That's just what I was thinking of saying. See, I picked up this thing. It's a huge box, meow. Bet you could fit a whole watermelon in there. Was this from the first trial? Yep, though I mean, bringing this box was the point of the first trial. Say what? Did some people have different first trials? I guess they must have. We can discuss that later. First off, let's open up this box. It ain't gonna. It's got these keyholes, see? Sarah, do you have any ideas? What? Me? I just like catching you off guard. It's a bit weird. That's a lousy reason. Well, yeah, if we all still have our keys, touch an item in your possession and you can use that item on a person or object. Is this the key to your heart, Mr. Kai? No? Okay. I tried my best. A large box, big enough to fit a watermelon. Let's use our key. This is it! Oh yeah. The key fits perfectly in the hole. There are 3 keyholes, which means... Mad Doctor, Mishima, and Now should have a key, and then she should have a key as well. Can we use our key too? Let's try it. Oh, and I wonder if Kana took a red key from Kana's clothes. It's not whittled down, but I'll give it a shot. The other 2 keys also fit perfectly. Alright, this might be dangerous, so leave it to the policeman. And it's open. What's inside? You might not want to look. Is it a decapitated head? Unfortunately, I saw it before Keiji could speak. Inside was a person's head. I do hate being right all of the time. My god. No! For real? Wait, isn't it just a doll? Huh? Oh, you're right. A letter? Find my body, bring me back, for I don't have arms or legs. Find her body. Where could the body be? Do we even need to find it, meow? This could be a trap, woof. That's true. I don't think there's any need to do what the letter says. Okay, so I only am able to say this because I've already heard of this character, but I think the fact that he was so quickly able to say that it was a doll is suspicious, especially if he's presenting himself as this timid, weak-hearted boy. If he was truly that timid, he would have been as startled as everyone else. Suspicious. But again, I think I'm only able to say that because I already know a bit about this character. Well, I know about the vibes of this character. I don't know anything about him in terms of what happens in the game, but that's true. I don't think there's any need to do what the letter says. I think it's about time we search outside of this room. Isn't that dangerous? I want to get back home. Can't stand to just sit still here. Let's move in groups. So that no one does anything suspicious, right? I'm scared. If there's some other horrible device, like the first trial. Me and Now can look after Kana. If you guys are in danger, haul ass back here. Well then, who should I go with? I don't know. I'm gonna say... Oh, it does not let me save here. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, in that case, I'm going to end this off here at this choice, and then the next one we will make that choice, and I'll think about what I want to do. Either way, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said at the end of the last one, I'm definitely interested in, just intrigued by everything that's going on. So, see you next time when we make our choice.